A rain of yellow cards appeared at the final Merseyside Derby held at Goodison Park. A match that marked a historic milestone, as Everton will move to a new home after this. Therefore, they fought until the last drop of sweat, and created a breathtaking atmosphere in the stands. Liverpool may complain about the officiating of referee Michael Oliver, for the unnecessary cards given to both Curtis Jones, and even coach Arne Slot, and for the added time that was longer than usual. But if you watched the 98 minutes of yesterday's Cityport Derby live, it was clear that David Moyes' revitalized squad had a brave match. They deserved a point, and more than ever, the Kop are feeling the heat from the championship race. The Merseyside Derby holds a unique position in English football, with a rich history, always containing intensity, tension and countless unpredictable developments. This time, those elements reappeared, although their opponents, Liverpool, are going through a season full of instability. As usual, Mohamed Salah was still the brightest star on the Kop's side. He was the one who delivered the precisely placed cross for Alexis Mac Allister to head backwards, beating goalkeeper Jordan Pickford, equalizing 1-1 in the 16th minute. With this assist, Salah became the first player to directly contribute, scoring and assisting, to 22 away goals in a single season in the top flight of English football, breaking the record of legend Andy Cole. Not stopping there, in the second half, Salah himself made a decisive rebound, sending the ball straight into the net, after Curtis Jones' previous shot was blocked by Jarrad Branthwaite's head. In this match, the Egyptian superstar continued to be placed by coach Arne Slot on the right wing, combining with Dominic Szoboszlai and Cody Gakpo, forming a trio to support Luis Diaz in the 4-2-3-1 system. Besides one assist and one goal, Salah touched the ball 54 times, made 25 35ths accurate passes, achieving a rate of 71%, made 2 key passes, created 1 big chance, completed 4 quarters dribbles, and 5 1/8 duels. This was a match where Everton's defensive system, with James Tarkowski, Jarrad Branthwaite and Vitaly Mykolenko, played with real dedication and bravery. They neutralized many of Liverpool's attacks, on a day when Cody Gakpo and Dominic Szoboszlai both played below their potential. Salah carried the entire attack with extraordinary energy. He boldly dribbled with the ball, made wind-splitting sprints along the wing and then suddenly cut inside between the center-back and full-back, creating special highlights. But then, Salah's efforts were all for naught when the defense lost focus in the final seconds of added time, allowing center-back Tarkowski to unleash a powerful volley into the top corner, defeating Alisson Becker, sealing the 2-2 draw. Clearly, the Merseyside Derby has never been easy for Liverpool. That fatal blow took away 2 points from the Kop. Not only that, the subsequent conflicts and arguments led to Curtis Jones and coach Arne Slot receiving red cards from referee Michael Oliver, after unexpectedly being eliminated from the FA Cup by underdog Plymouth. Liverpool seem to have not recovered when returning to the Premier League. They let a golden opportunity slip away, but they are still sitting at the top of the current standings, and have created a 7-point gap with Arsenal. As for Mohamed Salah, he still shows his exceptional quality, even at the age of 32. The former AS Roma player has scored 27 goals and provided 19 assists in 35 matches in all competitions. In the Premier League alone, the superstar has 22 goals and 14 assists. In addition, in every 90 minutes, he makes 2.3 key passes and has 1.8 successful dribbles. If he continues to maintain his current devastating form, Salah will break and set many more milestones. He is the greatest hope to pull the Liverpool train back to its familiar winning track. After 2 forgettable matches, the Merseyside Derby ended, but the post-match scene was an outburst of tension and chaos. Everton's Doucoure ran out to celebrate in front of Liverpool fans, causing the away fans to throw water bottles in response. Curtis Jones then got into a fight with Doucoure, but was separated by those around them. Both were shown a second yellow card by the referee, meaning a red card. But not only these 2 players, coach Arne Slot and assistant Sipke Hulshoff were also shown red cards for reacting to the refereeing team. In Tarkowski's goal, Slot believed that Liverpool's Konate was pushed from behind by Beto, But both the refereeing team and the VAR team ignored this phase. Although the slow-motion replay showed that Beto did indeed push Konate down. Centre-back Virgil van Dijk criticized referee Michael Oliver, and accused Everton players of provoking and instigating the brawl after the 2-2 draw in the rescheduled match of round 15. Everyone saw how Everton celebrated the goal. They have the right to do so. I think at the end of the match, Doucoure wanted to provoke the Liverpool fans, and Curtis Jones didn't think that was the right thing to do. It was a very obvious provocation from a player. Van Dijk continued, "We saw that and reacted as a team. Then everyone knows what happens when there is a dispute. I am not the one to handle this situation. It's the referee. But today, I'm not sure he controlled the match," Van Dijk told TNT Sports after the match at Goodison Park. As for coach David Moyes, he sees this breathtaking draw as a beautiful ending for the last Merseyside Derby at Goodison Park. Everton will then move to the 52.888-seater stadium at Bramley Moor Dock later this season. Through 120 derbies at Goodison Park in all competitions, Everton and Liverpool have each won 41 matches. Emotions ran high all night. The stadium was always ready to explode. David Moyes expressed, "You can see what the result means to the fans. Liverpool are a strong team and have consistently shown that from the beginning of the season. So, we sought to close that gap tonight, and did very well at that." Losing Arne Slot on the sidelines and Curtis Jones for the match against Wolves next Sunday will certainly be significant losses for Liverpool. More importantly, the COP revealed an unnecessary loss of composure. They couldn't keep a cool head, and were drawn into a psychological battle in the tense derby with Everton. This is clearly something that should not have happened. In fact, this draw does not significantly affect the Reds' advantage in the Premier League title race. They still have a large advantage of 7 points over second-placed Arsenal in the standings. The heated moments against Everton are something that coach Arne Slot and his players need to learn from and must not repeat in the future. In the remainder of the season, the COP will surely face even more intense matches. If they don't keep a cool head in all circumstances, Liverpool may have to pay a heavy price. The tension, the fiery clashes, the dramatic goals are what make the Merseyside Derby never boring. This draw also helps Everton maintain their spirit. They have earned 10 points in their last 4 games under David Moyes, while Liverpool are only 7 points ahead of the second-placed team instead of 9 points as expected. Although Goodison Park will no longer be the stage for derbies in the future, the fiery battles between Liverpool and Everton will certainly continue to be one of the most watchable clashes in England. This match is a clear testament to that. The Merseyside Derby is not just a football match, but also a part of the history and pride of the city of Liverpool. And what about you? Especially Liverpool fans. What do you think of the performance of coach Arne Slot and his players in the recent match? Please leave your messages in the comments section below for commentator Kenneth. And now, goodbye and see you again in the next programs.
Don't you go, you make my every cell flow, my every breath slow and cold. Yeah, that's how you make me feel I'm yours. You